Invictus, my kings, and welcome back to another Total War Rome 2 Empire Divided Gallic Rome playthrough. And this is going to be the final part of this little campaign that we're doing here. Let's capture Greece, let's capture Sarmatia, and let's be done with it. I think I've proven my point at this, at this point. I think I've proven my point. We've captured basically half the map. The entirety of Europe is going to be ours soon. There is really no reason as to why we should go on and grind through the entirety of Persia and the Middle East and North Africa. Let's just finish up things in Europe, and let's be done with it. Actually, I don't need to construct this. Let's construct a waterway, and over here we can go towards Melgunov, and let's finally deal with the Goths and capture Sarmatia in its entirety. Not quite obviously captured fully yet, but very soon we'll be heading towards complete domination over Sarmatia. Let's send the general over there. Odysseus has been captured. Thessalonica is going to be soon captured, so this army can head out and head towards Pharsalus. Very easy, very simple, nothing complicated or anything too complex. I don't see any armies of the enemy being too annoying over here. So this army can in fact head towards Greece itself and towards Apollonia. Let's go towards Apollonia. And let's join up with the army that's marching towards Pharsalus. It's going to be quite good, and let's move on. Oh, we have a rank increase for a veteran. Yes, indeed, for a veteran. So let's move on, or a champion, veteran, whatever they're called in these games. I forget so often. The Marcomanni asking for peace. Absolutely no way we're gonna do that. We're going to crush them completely. Oh, looks like the Marcomanni actually went for an attack against, well, one of our cities. Not entirely sure which one. Naissos. So we'll just recapture Naissos here pretty soon. That's going to be quite simple to do. Decisive defeat, what can you do? But Naissos has been lost, but it's soon going to be recaptured by the Emperor himself. Looks like the Marcomanni still have a little bit of an armed presence within Greece. They held quite a formidable empire actually there for a little bit, but they lost all of it, obviously. Stolen eagle, oh well. They lost all of it to us, so let's go and let's crush the enemy over here. The Emperor is an incredibly skilled combatant at this point. He's been, oh, and our Imperium is at max. So that's obviously pretty good. So let's do a tax edict, and that's about all the edicts we can do. But okay, so we gained slums, so they managed to do something with the settlement, something unfeasible, unkind, let's say. Let's go towards Pharsalus. Let's capture Pharsalus. Another town captured. Military traditions, very nice. And our puppet controls Sparta and Athens, so we don't need to go for those. They are basically within our control. Apollonia Pontica is next. There we go. Captured, raised. Let's build it up a little bit. Let's make it let's actually do something like this, and then this army can head towards Arheimer, whatever you call that city over there. And all that's left to capture is Thessalonica and Arheimer, and the entirety of Europe is going to be controlled by us, apart from Crete, but that's Achaia. Yeah, that's Achaia. Okay, so we'll forget about Crete for the time being. But apart from that, the entirety of the European continent is going to be ours. And so without further ado, let's just move forward. And yeah, let's capture the entirety of Europe. Obviously, the enemy is going to do some agent spam, because why wouldn't they? That's what they like to do. They're probably trying to bribe. Yeah, they bribe. I just love the agent spam in this game. It's so refreshing for going from the older Total Wars where the agents weren't that big of a bother to Rome 2 where the agents are a constant nuisance is obviously incredibly refreshing and a wonderful time indeed. Obviously just kidding. What's pardon, who cares? Okay, so we managed to gain a bunch of... Actually, let's objective successful. The lands held by Emperor Aurelian were both source of wealth and brave men. Tetricus set out to conquer them, eliminating any local resistance. His rule at the same time held the entirety of the following provinces: Pannonia, Thracia, Illyricum. Bonus objectives completed plus 2. 2 out of 2 more rather. Okay, so let's go for the Emperor can go and capture the... Actually, let's have the final battle with the Emperor. And let's use, what do we lost? Who knows what we lost? Let's just recruit a mercenary unit and go for Eihamar. Let's quickly crush them. Raise. And the Goths should still be present somewhere out there, I'm pretty sure. So it's not like we completely obliterated them. But what we can now do is go to the Germanic Confederation. Yeah, they still hold some provinces. Let's demand a bunch of money. Let's rub salt in the wound for one final time. And let's ask for 3,000. Why not? There we go. So the Goths have been relegated to... what's this province? To Siracina and Samandar. Siracina, something like that. But they seem to be, or they managed to do something against the province of Tanai probably. And let's have the final battle with Tetricus himself against Thessalonica. There's basically no point in fighting this. Thessalonica has been captured. Let's occupy. Let's see what the damage they've done to Thessalonica. Okay, so they managed to do a whole bunch of bad stuff. But anyway, there's still a Christian quarter over here. Let's demolish that. I'm sure we can go for an auxiliary camp. I'm pretty sure that's there from the very beginning of the game. And there we go. The entirety of Europe is ours, and we can call this campaign a successful one. We could obviously go for the Sassanids and sort of a full map completion run or whatever, but actually I think I'm gonna go for a full map completion run when I play as Aurelian's Rome, and we are gonna have a lot of fun against the Sassanids when I play as Palmyra. So there's fun with the Sassanids to be had yet, but yeah, so that was Gallic Rome. Hopefully you kings enjoy this campaign. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.